Welcome to another episode of Todoist, Learning the Basics. My name is Jerry Colbert, and in this week's episode, we're going to be learning all about how to use Todoist. Coming up next. So here we are within Todoist, and in this episode, I want to be showing y'all how I utilize Todoist to help me remember things that I need to remember. So, the way I utilize Todoist is I dump everything that's in my head throughout the day into the inbox, and then I process that information later that evening. So I might go ahead and put in the inbox, buy milk, take car for tune-up, go to bank, wash clothes, pay cable bill. So I'll put all of this in my inbox throughout the day. And then in the evening time, I will process this information. Now, if it's something immediate wise, and I know that when I create it, I might add a label to it, and I might even put that it's for today. So let's say earlier I was at work and I said, okay, I got to buy some milk when I get off work. Let me remind myself to do such. And so when I get off work, I'll say, I know usually when I get off work that if I need to run any errands, I look at my phone and on my Todoist app, and I'll look in errands to see if I have anything to do before I go home. It's just, I guess you could say a system that I set up that I know when I leave work, look at my phone and my errands, and if I got any errands to run, I need to go ahead and take care of those. And so when I look at my phone and look at errands, and when I'm talking about looking at errands, I could go under labels here or filters, and especially for errands for today, and I click on errands for today, and it shows, hey, I have those errands to do. And so that's some of the things that I usually do with my Todoist. Now, also, when I'm at home and let's say it's around 7 o'clock at night, which is usually when I do most of my admin work, I will, at that time, go through all of my inbox and organize these things into the days that I feel like I can do it. So I'll say, take car for tune-up. Well, I know that I'm free on Wednesday, so I'll go ahead and put Wednesday down. And that is a very important task, so I'll put today's outcome. And I might even put a priority flag on it. So therefore, there it is. Something else that I do is because I know that this is a single item, I will put that in my single actions for the day. And voila, it's gone out of my inbox. So I want what my game plan is at night whenever I'm doing my admin work is to get everything in my inbox out of my inbox into the proper project. And when I'm talking about proper projects, if you look over here, I have my home projects. I also have my routines, and I got single actions. I also have the same thing set up for my hotel that I run. I have routines and single actions, and then, of course, I have QA. Then I also have my photography business. I have all of the projects set up for it as well, but my photography business also has daily routines, weekly routines, monthly routines, as well as single action items. And then I'll show you the rest down below that I usually utilize. But for the most part, I will put all of these in these folders, in these projects that I got set up under home, my work, as well as my side job. So, like for instance, go to bank. What would that be? Well, that's another errand that I got to do. And maybe I say I can do that on Tuesday. And maybe it's not that important, but I'll still put like a P2 flag on it. And then, of course, I want to put that in my home because that's for my home. And so voila, it's gone. So all of these actions now are under here, under single actions over here. And then pay cable bill, same thing. I'll just put that as, actually I'll put that as single action, and then P1. And then I'll leave that in for today's task. And then we have wash clothes. So let's say I know that I can do that on Sunday. And then I'll usually put that as a single home as well, and voila, it's gone. And then of course, let's not forget about this, single action, and it's gone as well. So now it's out of my inbox into the proper area. So now I have a clean inbox and I'm done with that. So then whenever that day arrives or what have you, my items that I have to do are in my today's view. And if you look at my next 7 days, you'll see that I have other things coming up tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So these are all the things that I have to do. And then once I'm done with them, I go ahead and click it off and it's done. So that is basically how I utilize my Todoist. I have a home projects, routines, and I separate these routines into daily, weekly, and monthly. And then I have single actions, which means it's not going to repeat, but it's something that I thought of during the day that I need to get done. So I separate it between home and work. So my main job is Hampton Inn, so I have a daily routines, weekly routines, monthly routines, and yearly routines from the Hampton. I also have a single actions for Hampton. Maybe I have some items in here that I need to do that are just one-time, one-off type of things that I need to get done. And they're not repeatable. Now, that's not to say that someday down the road you might not do the same task again. It's just that at this moment, it's not a routine that will repeat every day, weekly, monthly, or yearly. And then, of course, I also have my other side job down here. So that's basically how I utilize Todoist. In the next upcoming episodes, we'll go over a little bit more detail about labels and filters and how they can be utilized to help you find your a group of things a lot faster if you're needing to filter things down to a minute level. But in any case, if you like this video, please don't hesitate to click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, or you got some questions, please comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And so without further ado, I want to wish you all an awesome day. And let's become more productive. Thank you.